A little context before we begin. This was actually released at the start of 2021 as a patrons only content. And that's really the only thing we did like that. So at this point, we'll just release this as a video for everyone to watch. So enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Blake, and with me today is Connor.
Hey everyone.
Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And Yellow.
Good day.
And welcome to a special little treat. Again, we wanted to thank you, the patrons, for our first year on Patreon. Obviously, there's been some ups and downs. Things haven't been perfect, but I think overall it's gone well. We really appreciate your support, especially with COVID-19 going on and all that craziness. So we wanted to make a little extra video for you. For the new year, it's called New Year's.
Whoa.
And if years from now we ever decide to release this because it's like, I guess everyone deserves to see it at some point.
I guess it's content.
Hello,
here it is.
Like hello people in 2024. Normies in 2024. But yes, for our patrons, right now this is your moment. New Year's by Lord Jeremy Silver. Welcoming the new year with an old friend.
New Year's, but same us.
Same Lord Jeremy Silver.
Same old Lord Jeremy Silver. So the description of this is: Beverly Crusher enter a cabin in Canada. It's New Year's night. Soft music is playing and a nice dinner is on the table.
That's nice.
Not a good setup for a story.
You know that life could be a dream.
Oh, yeah. Sit down. Put your napkin on. Arrange your silverware correctly.
Yeah, salad fork. Or unless you're at that one restaurant that only does salad forks.
Well,
the restaurant near me that only
too.
owns salad forks. Yes, that's
what if
all
you had
they
a
use.
metal spork? Like, wouldn't that be weird?
They exist.
Disclaimer, I don't own Star Trek The Next Generation.
Okay, Connor. Well, I wasn't assuming you owned Star Trek. I don't know why you threw that out there like that. Okay.
Hey, and at least Lord Jeremy Silver knows how to use a line break.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he does.
Well,
Oh,
he
that was in the
found a button.
story. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was... All right, New Year's. This first line's in bold. I think he forgot to turn it off, but...
No, I think it's just supposed to be setting the scene.
Okay. Yeah. Beverly Crusher enter a cabin in Canada. It's New Year's night.
In Canada.
That is surprisingly
She could be
familiar.
anywhere.
Anywhere in Canada. I mean, that narrows it down,
I
surely.
love how we had to specify in Canada, but not specify anything else.
Enter a cabin in Canada.
It's just so you
Goodness
have an
knows,
idea.
I would hate to think that maybe this story took place in Alaska or something.
I mean, here's
Now
the
I know
thing,
it's
Matt.
Canada.
Here's the thing. You see, he specifies it's in Canada so that you have an idea of what the surroundings are like, because all of Canada is the same.
That's true, yeah.
And come on, man. She's Canadian, period.
Yeah, that is true.
There's nothing more needed.
Yeah. Now I know why she entered a cabin in Canada. She is Canadian. Canada is known to just have cabins everywhere.
I mean, yeah.
So I guess now this isn't setting the scene.
Yeah.
Soft
Just
music
story.
is playing and a nice dinner is on the table. The only light comes from the candles on the table and the computer panel on one of the walls.
Nice.
Reminder,
kind of
this
cabin.
is Star Trek. Computer panels are everywhere.
Yeah. They're, Canada is known for its computer panels on the walls in its cabins.
Yeah.
And they're candles, It's a mix of the old and the new.
I mean, why stick to one when you can
That's
have
what
it
Canada's
all?
known for. It's mix of the old and the new.
It's known for its candles and computers.
Yeah. All C words, really.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's
Candles,
called
computers,
Canada.
cabins in
Yeah,
Canada.
there you go.
That's why it's called America's Hat.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
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 Says Beverly as she takes off her thick winter coat.
It truly is.
Says Jean-Luc Picard.
Who's just here?
Who's also here, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all-
I'm assuming he was just here the whole time.
He was just here when she entered, I guess.
He didn't get an introduction, so.
Well, no, it's
No.
a Canadian custom that every cabin comes with its own Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh, man.
It's
okay,
unspoken.
That explains why real estate is so incredibly expensive in Canada. Who
you
wouldn't
have to
want your
get
own
Jean-Luc
Jean-Luc
Picard in
Picard?
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's the guy who plays Jean-Luc Picard? Patrick what?
Patrick Stewart.
I keep thinking Swayze, but I obviously knew that was wrong.
God!
I couldn't
I would
think of
love-
Stewart, though, so I didn't want to say it.
I would love if Patrick Swayze was Jean-Luc Picard. Holy shit. that'd
Fuck
be
it, if I
awesome.
can't think of Stewart again, I'll just go with Patrick Swayze. Jean-Luc opened a bottle of red wine.
He do that.
He do. I'm glad you asked me to come here.
Says Beverly with a sweet smile.
Well, what can I say? Nearly 2 weeks up here would be long alone, and I've always enjoyed your company. Also, now that we're a couple, no one will consider it strange for us to spend our leave together.
Oh, well,
Before
how
that,
nice.
it was
They're
just kind of
married.
strange, I guess.
They're married, they're a couple, they're gonna have missionary sex,
This is the most wholesome thing Lord Jeremy Silver ever wrote.
and they're not even
Yeah.
gonna hold hands because that would be too lewd.
I thought Spock was the Vulcan. What was that?
No, that's... Yeah.
No,
There's a
no
little
one will
Vulcan
consider it
inside all of
strange.
us, you know?
Okay.
Especially if you're written by Lord Jeremy Silver, then there's a lot of Vulcan in you.
Maybe Lord Jeremy Silver is a Vulcan.
Oh my god, it all makes sense.
Hottest theory on the market.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Have you ever seen Lord Jeremy Silver on Earth? Makes you think. Says Jean-Luc.
True.
Says Beverly.
True,
Well,
though.
Just fair. Just, yeah. Yeah.
It do be like that.
TRU space THO, says Beverly.
Facts.
HTBH
Yeah. Beverly wear a tank top in medical teal and thick violet winter pants and gray boots.
What an outfit.
Is teal a particularly medical color?
Yeah, it's. I mean, maybe it wouldn't necessarily be called teal, but it's the the bluish
Yeah, the
green.
scrubs.
You know,
Scrubs.
I don't
yeah,
think-
yeah.
Okay.
It's been
Yeah,
a
okay.
while since I actually looked forward to them taking off their clothes, but like I don't think that's a good combo.
Yeah, it is a teal.
Teal
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
thick
okay.
violet.
but still, like, that's so associated with it. I have to imagine her tank top is now made out of, light scrub material
Yeah, that
rather
material,
than,
yeah. 'cause
cotton. or
I don't know.
whatever.
I would otherwise never refer to teal as medical teal.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That
the
seems a
teal
bit
that
strange to
heals.
me. Oh, there.
Medical
Okay,
teal.
now it
Buy
all
it
makes.
now,
Thank you.
1999.
Thank you, Matt. Holy shit.
Yeah,
You just-
that's why I got my walls painted in sexual tealing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Get that healing, that sexual tealing.
Jean-Luc wear a sand brown shirt, dark jeans, and black boots.
Sounds
Okay.
just like him.
Yep,
He's got
that's
them
what
jeans.
he wears.
Yeah.
Them jeans, though.
We should eat now.
Says
But I'm not
Jean-Luc.
hungry. We should eat now.
I am quite peckish myself.
I've been waiting for you in this cabin forever. We should
For 5 days, you're quite late.
Jean-Luc pull out the chair for Beverly, since he is a gentleman.
Okay,
Oh,
thanks for
no.
letting us
Now
know.
I know.
Yeah, but look at this like disgusting British food they're eating.
Fish pie.
I love fish pie.
That's so gross. Oh, British food.
Fish pie. What
Uh,
is fish pie? Oh, that
it's,
doesn't
uh,
look so
It's
bad.
when you have, a pie shell and you stuff it full of fish.
Pretty much. It's a traditional British dish. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brits do put literally everything into pie shells.
Pie crust. Yeah.
That is that's like the national thing they do.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what they're known for.
That's
Yeah,
what the
again,
Brits are known for.
every British dish is a reconfiguration of meat, gravy, bread.
Mm.
Yeah. The
I prefer
three,
Italian,
the
where
holy
everything is a mix
trinity
of
of food.
pasta, tomatoes, and meat. I think that's a better, combination.
Every country has
cheese.
its own. Every
I
country has
prefer
its
the
own
American one
holy
where it's a
trinity of
mixture
food.
fat, sugar, and carbs.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, again, say that Italians are fat, Americans are fat. You got to go to countries where it's like only vegetables and fish, like Vietnam,
Yeah.
and that's when you get people who are skinny.
Yeah, I mean, the other day someone asked me if I've ever heard of a diet, and I was like, yeah, I know about Diet Coke. I have one sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Says a happy Beverly.
My favorite. How did you know? I'm pretty sure this is one of the few things about me I've never told you.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
it's
did
a
you know?
shameful
Are you
thing I kept to
spying on
myself.
me?
Yeah.
That is decidedly less romantic.
Yeah, how did you know? This is weird.
Honestly, I've known for quite a number of years. Jack told me, if I remember correctly.
Oh, well, there we go. That's a little less creepy than what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Well,
The
yeah,
type of maid I'm contemplating.
says John Luke.
Makes sense.
God,
This
this
is
conversation.
Yep.
They begin
So,
to eat.
So how was the weather getting here? Cold.
Yeah.
Cold,
Yep,
it snowed.
well, we are in Canada.
Welcome to Canada. You know, that's another C word. It's another
Oh.
C word. It's cold.
Yeah, cold Canada, where they have
Cabins
cabins with
and
candles.
computers.
Candles and
candles.
computer. Yes.
Yes.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book.
Oh, but here's where you know that this is a Lord Jeremy Silver conversation.
Yummy. Sends me all back to my childhood.
Who says yummy past like single digit age?
Who says sends me all back to my
Connor.
childhood
Yeah.
ever?
Connor.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Didn't he just win a Grammy for that song? Or at least get a Grammy nomination.
I haven't kept up with the Beeb in forever, man.
Yummy,
says,
yummy, yummy. I have fish in my tummy.
says Beverly, clearly thinking that the food is very good.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah,
years.
that is generally what that mean. God damn it.
I love how he's got to tell me that that's
Here,
clearly
first the
he
show,
shows-
now
Like,
here's the
he literally-
title.
condescending to me.
he
It's like,
literally
I figured
shows
it
and
out,
tells.
Lord Jeremy Silver. I read your shitty sentence. I figured it out. You don't have to
Matt.
talk down to me
Show.
about it.
Matt.
And tell.
Matt, Beverly, she thought the food was very good, Matt.
Clearly, she did.
Clearly. Nice that you like it. I searched for hours before I found a replicator program that was the exact type of pie that I knew you enjoy.
How would that take you hours?
Jeez, I thought in the
Is there
future
no
they-
search? Is there no search function on the replicator?
No, John Luke, you see, he's an old man. He's like an old man in universe. He actually is not up to date with current technology. He was like just manually clicking through, not even thinking to search for it.
Yeah, he had to use Windows 98.
I mean,
you know,
they invented Control F like centuries ago.
Yeah, but old men never change.
Yeah. I mean, he was born.
Oh,
You know how there's like the
That seems
30-year-old
to him-
boomer, you know?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
He's like the, he's a boomer as
500-year-old
in...
booner.
Yeah, he's like
Boomers
a boomer
in
from
space,
500
yeah.
years ago, you know? He's a space boomer. He doesn't get with the times. He's too
Whoa.
busy using Windows 98 and all that
He's
shit.
just like, Worf, where did I put that? Oh, whatchamacallit? You mean your cell phone? Yes, one of those.
Yeah, he's stuck using Windows like 2598. over
yeah,
here.
2598, yeah.
They're like, you are where there's brain interfacing now. You don't have to actually type away on a keyboard. It's just like, I don't trust them putting something in my brain.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we had to type things up.
We had
It's
to
like,
use
yes,
our
so I
fingers
can't
and touch
Picard,
the
they
keys.
had this. They've had this technology for hundreds of years. Shut up.
Just old man Picard, yeah.
Damn.
Maybe he's just a hipster and he just likes to, use the. He's obsessed with the retro tech, even though he wasn't there for it.
Yeah. Says John Luke.
Sweet that you did all that for me.
You're a couple.
He
Says
didn't
Beverly.
even cook it.
Hi,
just,
I'm
like,
John
right, you
Luke.
didn't
I'm going
even-
to do all the heavy lifting in this conversation.
He didn't even cook it or anything. He just
No,
found
he
it on
just
a replicator.
Found it on a replicator. He could have
What do
done
you
that
mean, did all
more
that
easily
for me? He
too,
didn't
most
do
likely.
shit.
Matt,
Fuck
no one,
you.
Matt, even John Luke Picard is not that old. No one cooks anything in the future.
Did all that for me.
Yeah, come on, man. I think cooking is the one C word they don't have in Canada.
Yeah, normally, all you get is like your nutrient glop that is completely flavorless, and you inhale through your nose.
Mhm.
So like it is a lot of work, clicking through those archives. Old man Picard did to find this recipe.
Yeah.
I love you, and I do nearly anything to see you happy, within logical limits, of
Oh
course.
my. Okay.
Oh my god. You're trying
really
to have
is a
a
fucking
romantic
Vulcan.
moment and then you're ruining it like
I
that.
will
Come
do
on.
really is a
anything for
Vulcan.
love, but I won't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
That's an awesome song.
Yeah.
I
says
won't
John
go
Luke.
for that. No can do.
Love's not made me lose my common sense, and I don't believe it ever will, Bev.
What?
Stop,
This is
dude,
like
you're
so
ruining it. You're
not
ruining the moment.
romantic.
Stop ruining the moment.
This is literally like the exact opposite of romantic. This
I
is
love
like
you,
Dude,
but
you know what this is? This is Jean-Luc Picard seduces Beverly with facts and logic.
I love you, but I also understand love is purely an emotion in the brain. That is
say-
yes,
for
that is where
example, that I love
emotions
you a
happen,
lot.
Jean-Luc. Shut the fuck up.
Let's say, for example, that I love you a lot, okay? And let's say that I
Oh
would do
my
anything for you.
god.
But let's say that something you wanted me to do was out of the reach of what I would normally do. I would not do that for you, even though I love you, because love does not make me go past,
My common
Like, I'm
sense.
my
Dude,
common sense.
John, honestly, I think if someone did that to me, I might fall in love with them.
Oh god, her response. Jean-Luc, you're smart and noble. I love that.
Oh my god.
Said no woman ever in
This
response
is
to that.
Jean-Luc. This is Jean-Luc going on a very romantic date with his very cheap sex bot.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
this is John
John-Luc.
Luke in the simulator room, and Beverly was never there.
John
Yeah.
Luke,
It's
you're
just
smart
John Luke
and
running
noble.
everything.
I love that. Beep.
You
boop.
have a big dick.
Yeah.
And it is very
It's
nice.
like every so often when I want to record, but it's like late at night and I'm bored. Instead, I just, line up a bunch of audio of you guys going like, "Oh, Connor, you're so great! Haha, what a great joke!" And I just play that and pretend I'm there. Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, why else do you think I have a 3 gig pack of Matt laughs?
I mean, everybody should have a 3 gig pack of
Yeah.
Mad Laughs.
It's about to be 3.5 gig after this.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
As I say,
The ever
fortunately,
expanding.
the best thing about being on
ever-expanding
call with Matt
database.
is like, we don't need those audio files. It's like one of those things you have as a kid where you spin it and it says the lion goes roar, cow goes moo, the Matt goes.
Kids' books? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
Baby
god.
toy.
Says Beverly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to search for it. I knew what the narration was going to be.
says. Picards are quite noble. Even Shinzon, as misguided as he was, he did what he truly felt was right, based on the life he'd lived.
Hey,
Here-
Picard,
here's
why
some
don't
more-
you stop
here's-
talking about yourself to your date like this?
I don't know, man.
Nobody wants to hear that on a date.
Yeah, but Matt, he's dating a woman who has like all the personality of like a pull string doll.
Yeah, well, he's also got all the personality of a pull string doll, so I guess they.
Oh hey, it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, you walk up to him and he goes, "There's a snake in my boot."
I like to talk about myself, and you like to sit there blankly. It's perfect.
Truly. True love. Within reason. I never saw him as a Picard, even though he was your clone.
Oh
I swear to God, they be my clones.
Was this like one of the movies, or was this just like episode 23, season 6, like some random one-off thing? I don't
know, man.
care.
I don't know. All I know is that this is not the kind of thing you want to talk about on your date.
Yeah, says Beverly.
He was evil, yes, but I still think of him as family in certain ways. From a biological point of view, he was
my
a Picard.
God.
His DNA was identical to mine, after
Shut the
all.
fuck
that
up!
made him a Picard, in my opinion, despite the fact that he was our enemy.
Shut the fuck
What?
up!
This makes me
Fucking-
want to watch Star Trek because I don't think Picard is like this. So I want to
He's
watch
not.
it just to confirm that.
Well, you should watch it because it's awesome.
He's not like this.
You see, Matt and I had a conversation about this once. We concluded that Star Wars sucks and Star Trek is way better.
Oh, okay.
That was our conclusion.
The conversation was already had then, so
It was a very long conversation, actually.
yeah. I mean, there's multiple points about it.
It's like every the first 2 Star Wars movies, like the New Hope, Empire Strikes Back are good. Third one's iffy. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 suck. All the new ones suck.
Yeah,
People
pretty
didn't think they sucked at first
Damn.
because just like when Episode 1 came out of The Phantom Menace, people were so excited they didn't realize it sucked. The same thing with the new movies. Like by the time we got to The Last Jedi, we were like, oh, these kind of suck too.
Uh,
And a lot of the book, I read a lot of the books. A lot of the books suck. A lot of the video games honestly might be where it's most successful. But Star Wars is like 90% garbage and like 10% of it is good. But like whereas Star Trek, pretty much everything but Enterprise ranges from good to fantastic, and the books are way better ratio of good to bad than Star Wars. So.
Oh, and the new Picard one isn't very good either. To be honest.
Yeah. So you say they've damaged the ratio. You know, it's all about ratios. We learned that from Kids Show.
Oh my god, no, not the ratios again.
Ultimately, Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
When you compare the ratios.
When you compare the ratios.
It's all about the ratios, I guess.
It's all about the ratios, baby.
I don't have any skin in this game. I just want to bring up, someone said this and I totally agree, that despite what you may think of the Star Wars prequels, every line of dialogue has been turned into a meme. So, like, the kids these days, meme culture, like, those prequels are never gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Well, it's the most disappointing thing since my son. But unlike my son who hung himself in the gas station bathroom, the disappointing thing about Star Wars is it'll be around forever. It'll never go away. I love that video.
Well, you know, ultimately we should just watch the movie Star Kid, because there was a movie that was perfect, a 10 out of 10 movie, and they never corrupted it with bad sequels. Like, take Highlander. First Highlander movie is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Everything else Highlander is kind of sucks.
Yeah. And then we
should
should
talk
listen
shit about Highlander 2 like that. I love the quickening.
And then we should listen to the Weeknd song Starboy. I don't know any other song by the Weeknd, but Starboy is a banger.
Oh, we should also listen to the
fucking Starboy.
We should listen to the David Bowie song Starman as well.
Oh,
You should go and just listen to a bunch of the Weeknd kind of.
We should also listen to all the versions of the Starman theme from Super Mario.
Oh yeah, we should do that as well. Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Sorry,
make
guys.
John Luke.
Sorry, patrons. We just wanted to take a break from this very boring conversation.
Little cold in here.
Says Beverly.
Yeah, that's about what I would say to that as well.
Yeah, I would also just move the fuck on.
Oh my god. We do not want to be cold.
Says John Luke as he light a fire in the fireplace.
Thanks.
Says Beverly. We do not want to be cold. What the hell?
That would be
little cold in here.
If we were cold.
We do not want to be cold. We shall
Beep
make
boop.
warmth.
You have a very sexy dick, sir. Beep boop.
The standard human temperature here or something. Yeah.
You have such a big smart boy brain.
Mm-hmm.
And a big penis.
15 minutes later, John Luke and Beverly are done eating. Wow, they got through that fast.
I mean, depends on how much food there was, I guess.
Beverly opens her suitcase and starts to change into her standard Starfleet uniform.
Any particular...
Why?
Actually, here, she explains it. She explains it. Yes, we're not on duty now, but I feel more comfortable in my uniform. I hope you don't mind.
Sexy?
I'm sure he
that's
minds
really funny,
a
actually.
lot.
That's really funny, actually. Trivia. This is really funny. So it's funny that that he has her say that, because famously, on set, the uniforms were extremely uncomfortable. They didn't breathe at all. They were skin tight, so they were impossible to move in, and you would pretty much start sweating to death immediately after putting them on.
Oh.
And so the cast hated wearing them. They spent the entire time sweating their asses off and like tight latex for you.
Dang.
So she was.
I thought it was because, she exists in the 80s, so she has to wear a one-piece jumpsuit.
Well, everyone did on Star Trek, Yeah. That's why it was such a sexy show, because everyone was in skin-tight gimp suits all the time.
Says Beverly.
It's fine, Bev. As a matter of fact.
Fact.
I've gotten highly used to the uniform over the years as well.
I no longer even feel my sweat glands.
Guys, says John Luke as he read a classic French novel and eat some spicy fresh gash.
What?
Now that's is that a thing?
Hold on.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Like,
let's see.
Does like Lord Jeremy Silver
Yeah.
doesn't?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
that
a
is.
Klingon delicacy. It looks basically like chow mein.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Gak, Klingon delicacy made from serpent worms.
Dude,
Oh, that
don't
sounds
you,
good.
Hey Connor, don't you feel like a smart boy when you read classic French novels and eat spicy fresh gach?
Yeah,
while
when you-
eating space food,
Haha.
but not like the pills or the dried food. No, from space people.
Haha. Agreed. It was the best of times. Chomp.
Imagine having your date over for dinner, and as soon as you're done, you just start reading a fucking book.
Yeah. You
Well,
pick
I
up
mean,
like halfway
Their
through.
conversation.
Pick up halfway through like War and Peace, and it's now like, now leave, honey. I'm getting to the good part.
Yeah.
This next sentence is my favorite scene.
Yeah, so I like how you went from Dickens to you went from America to Russia.
I'll
or
get a
that's not
French
Dickens,
novel
that's not
somewhere
Dickens,
along
it's,
the way.
Not Dickens.
One day
forget what
we'll
I was
hit a
gonna
French novel.
Yeah,
it was not
Charles
French.
Darwin.
Yeah. I lost complete track of what I was saying because I was looking at pictures of gach.
How can you eat that stuff? It moves and smells like crap.
Says Beverly.
It moves like crap?
It's worms, so kinda.
Yeah, but does
Yeah.
crap move?
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna
actually
say,
worms do
crap
taste
doesn't
distinctly
usually
fecal.
move.
Oh.
Usually,
Oh, yours doesn't?
Usually.
it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
I've never
From what
seen
I've read
it do
in-
that. Not without
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, my main feeling there was categorizing Dickens, a Victorian author, as American. But I was reading about Mark Twain the other day, so I had American writing on the mind. That's true. It does move and smell like crap.
It is absolutely disgusting.
It's the worst. I don't know how I can eat this stuff.
But I find that it's got a bit of a raw and manly charm.
To just eat
up!
worms.
Are you dating your food?
Up!
Like, you're not a manly man for eating food that smells like shit. Like, no one is like, oh, as part of the man test, you gotta eat durians. Like, no one does
Part
that.
of the man test, you have to eat dirt.
Yeah.
Well, durians are a delicacy in some kinds. Just like gach is a delicacy to the Klingons. But
Yeah.
I gotta say, it sounds like more like the compliment you give a person, right? Like a person has a raw and manly charm.
Yeah.
I think he's like falling in love with his food because his date is so boring.
Yeah, like, what's a manly food? Not like a rich people food, a manly food. I guess, yeah, like
Jerky?
eating raw meat straight off the deer you just shot or something.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
eating
that's
the
more-
heart.
that's more-
That sounds like a health hazard.
That's animalistic.
You eat
Jerky
what
would
you
be.
kill.
I mean, jerky would be a masculine food. More men eat jerky than women.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. and
But would
feel
you say that,
manly.
that a Slim Jim has a raw and manly charm?
No, I would say it's more popular with men than women, but I wouldn't say it has a raw manly charm. Again, I'd say a person does. So I think he's in love with the food.
Mm-hmm.
That's my conclusion.
Jean-Luc Picard goes gay for food.
I mean, I did see Patrick Stewart make out with Jimmy Fallon once.
Yeah. And you know what they say? The existence of a Slim Jim implies
No,
the
he made out with
existence
Conan
of a
O'Brien.
hefty Jefty.
He made out with Conan
wow.
O'Brien, which is a much better choice.
A hefty Jefty.
I'd never
Yeah, much
eat
better
it.
choice, yes.
Says Beverly.
You don't find me discooting for eating it, do you?
I
Says
mean,
John
eat
Luke.
what you want. Eat what you want.
I'll be honest, I kind of find him discooting for eating it, yeah. I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure what that word means, but like it sounds
I find him it.
Or maybe it's disgutting, and it's going to his gut.
You
Or
know
it
what? That's true,
removes
yeah.
his gut because he is getting disgutted.
Ugh. Is that alien
Oh.
food?
It's that alien food. It does it to you, man. It goes straight through you, through your skin. That is.
Yeah, and
Oh
then
my
steals your
God.
organs.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is John
Alien Death Food, the new single from Food Metal.
Oh, shit.
Alien
That's
Fuck
good.
death
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's our
Oh.
preview track for album 4.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a space metal album this time.
Hey guys, do you think that this question deserves a devotion, like a declaration of love? Because Beverly does. Because no, never. I love you.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Says Beverly.
No, that wasn't deserving of a declaration of love at all.
Hmm.
A fucking weird ass thing to say.
And you're free to dislike Gah as much as I'm free to like it. I don't judge.
Okay. Shut up.
Why are you like this?
Wow.
Fucking shut up.
They skipped past the, being a serious couple part, skip past the getting married part, skip past the being, husband-wife for 40 years, and they're already right on to, like, boring, worthless conversations you have when you're both, like, 80.
For real, though.
You've run out of things to say to each other.
Says John Luke.
That's not my style.
Well, good for you.
Nobody cares. Nobody asked. What, how? Why are you like this?
She did that. She brought it up.
I guess, but it's like, whenever you have to tell somebody your personality traits to them, like say your personality traits out loud to another person, I get the feeling you two don't know each other very well.
Matt, you know what? I get the feeling that they're just written by Lord Jeremy Silver.
Like, no human being lists out their personality traits to another person that they're supposedly, like, a couple with. Like, people don't do that.
This is written by Lord Jeremy Silver, though. This is how people work in his mind.
I know, but that's not how they work in real life. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
Like,
I think we know.
Look, Matt, there's
that.
multiple universes. There's the real world, and then there's Lord Jeremy Silver's world.
I don't think I like World Jeremy Silver's world. Everyone's weird.
Well, luckily
in here.
you live in
They are very
the
weird.
real world, so it's all fine.
Yeah, I kind of want out of his world. Let me out of here.
They're weird, and they either do
Trapped
nothing
in the
but
Lord Jeremy Silververse. I don't want to be here.
they either do nothing but fuck, or they never ever fuck.
It's true. And
Yeah,
they
I mean,
always
it's how
list
they
their
work.
personality traits out to each other, like they don't know each other.
Yeah, but if you're in the fuck world, the great thing about being in the fuck world is nobody's personality matters, because all you do is fuck anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You
Yeah,
would
what
blink
a
it.
wonderful
Can I get one of those?
world it
Can we get
could
one of those?
be.
Wonderful.
Oh, nice. You all.
You were
chimed
close.
in.
Great.
Says Beverly with a cute smile. Beverly grabbed the Bajoran saber that hang on the wall and swing it a bit. Why is there a saber just on
Why
the...
did she grab
It's
it?
his
and swing it a
Canadian
bit?
cabin.
You ever seen like a sword that's hanging on someone's mantelpiece? You just like grab it and start swinging it around. Be like,
Here's the thing,
what's
though.
this priceless family heirloom you have? Sweet,
Have you ever seen a sword and not wanted to swing it around?
Have you ever seen a sword and then just grabbed it at your
Why is
friend's
there
house?
a sword in this winter cabin?
Because it's decorative.
Yeah.
Have you ever been
decorative
in a
sword.
Connor,
The
how many
sword
winter
is
cabins have
for
you
Ever
stayed
been
in?
to a cold cabin in Canada with candles
We're gonna call
and
you
computers?
out, Connor. How many Canadian cabins you stayed in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian
You
cold
got me there.
cabins in
With
Canada
computers and candles?
with candles and computers.
Checkmate. Check Connor off the list. Destroyed.
Destroyed.
Move on to my next target.
Deconstructed.
Just reminds me of that image, like me coming home absolutely twisted with a load of swords. Me waking up in the morning with a load of swords.
You might want to be careful. Those can be dangerous without the proper training.
Says
I
John
mean-
Luke.
I mean, she's only swinging it a bit. It's fine.
She shouldn't be touching it at all.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
weird.
That's true. No, you're right, Matt. I'm sorry. You're right.
Says Beverly as she returned the saber to its place.
Oh, here, she's asking the real questions.
Yeah, for real.
What's a Bajoran weapon doing here in Canada, anyways?
All right.
The owner of this resort is married to a Bajoran man.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay,
fine.
Says John Luke.
Oh.
A Bajoran man, come take me by the hand.
Why was this important?
I
It's
don't
not.
know,
Whatever.
because LJS thought it was interesting, I guess.
Are we
Oh.
going with LJS now? I can go
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
LJS.
I-
Yeah, orange to
I'm
orange,
not
you a
gonna
fucking
I'm not gonna
idiot.
say that the whole name the whole time. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
LJS. He did a bunch of Nintendo games.
I
in
don't
the
know. I
80s.
think there was a certain regality to it.
Lord.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
well, it's like a
refer-
monogram. It's like a
Honest-
monogram.
honestly,
you know?
refer to him as you wish. I'm gonna go with LJS
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
Yeah, LJS is good.
You are as free
Matt,
Okay,
to
guys.
dislike LJS as I am to like LJS. I think. is
I
what you
don't
mean, Connor.
judge. That's not my style.
Matt, what are the colors of the the LJN rainbow? All I remember is orange for orange, you a fucking idiot.
Something for like. Oh shit! I don't remember the rest of them, but I do remember.
Yeah, that's just the
orange for
funniest one.
orange,
Orange for orange, you a fucking idiot.
says Beverly.
Indeed I do. The owner was in Starfleet before she decided to retire early. She and I went to the academy together.
Says John Luke. 20 minutes later.
Wow, that
20
told me a
minutes of nothing
whole
happened.
lot. Wow, that was
20
really
minutes
interesting,
later.
Lord Jeremy Silver. That was really interesting. You are very interesting.
John Luke
That
and
was
Beverly
so
cuddle up
nothing.
under a soft, nice blanket and watch the fire in silent.
That is such a Lord Jeremy Silver sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always one. There's at least one super Lord Jeremy sentence.
Yeah. In the cabin, it's so peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warning, holodeck, auto shut down.
I knew it was the fucking holodeck.
Of
Says
course
the
it was
computer.
holodeck.
The room fade to the holodeck and the holographic Jean-Luc Picard disappear.
Oh, he was the
Oh
fake.
my
He
god,
was-
he was
what?
the fake.
What? So this was Beverly's perfect date?
I mean,
What
to be
the
real,
fuck?
to be
Shit,
fair,
that's so sad.
I just realized she was the one who entered the scene at the beginning, and Jean-Luc was already there.
Oh shit.
That explains that bit. Oh my
Wait,
god!
you know,
it
this
makes
is like
sense
this
now.
is like that fucking
This
scene
twist
in Die Another
genuinely got
Day
me.
when Moneypenny is like fucking James Bond, but it's just a it's just the
Yeah.
like the simulator. It's like, wait, the simulator has a setting for fucking James Bond? Why? What is that? Why is that a setting in the combat simulator?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How does it even work?
All I know is that I'll have to be honest. This twist got me only because I expected it the other way around.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
because
like,
she had no personality.
Because Jean-Luc Picard was such a fucking like weirdo. And
That's
she was
her
such a
perfect
plank
date.
of wood. I assumed that she was the hologram.
Holy crap. Wow.
Oh my god.
Red alert! All senior officers report to Code Red stations on the double.
Says Worf over the comm.
But not. He didn't like say it with any what's the word, urgency or anything. Just a period at
Right.
the end there.
Red alert, you all know what to do.
Do your shit or something. I don't fucking
It happens every episode, so
Get to your like battle stations or whatever.
know.
Beverly run to her code. Whoa. Beverly run to her code red station, which is obviously sick bay.
yeah,
Come
all
on,
you
you
non
guys
fans
know
who didn't
this.
know that
Come
can go
on.
die.
Why does Lord Jeremy Silver have to talk down to me in every story?
I don't know, man.
Like, come on, man. Like, my self-esteem's bad enough as it is, and here you are. Obviously, it's the sick bay. Like,
I
fuck
know
you.
you're playing with me. That's okay, because I've got no self-esteem.
I'm sorry, Lord Jeremy Silver. I haven't seen Star Trek, okay? I might be the only person in the world reading this story because you were the author rather than because of the category it's in. But,
Yeah.
come on, look out for the little guy.
Yeah. Damn. Things were going so well.
Says
A
Beverly,
hologram.
unhappy
Obviously
that this
things were
happened
going-
when she was having such a good time.
I think she was obviously having such a good time, man.
Obviously.
We have
Matt.
The end.
we have a single review
Amshin.
by Amshin who says, "Never figured Beverly to be a dreamer, but I still love the twist in the end of the story. Lol. Just one thing. I am comfortable in my uniform? She puts on her uniform during a romantic holiday? No, that does not work."
Only problem with the story, fix it and you're good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say
the only mistake.
Valid point, but not the only problem with this story.
I guess you could say I'm a dreamer.
Well,
I can't think of it. I don't know the other words.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. That's the only other thing I had. Smash Mouth version, obviously, not the monkeys.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
You mean the real version. The way it was truly
The
meant
way
to be.
it was meant to be. The monkeys heard that and they were like, yes, this is what we meant to record 6
Well, that
years
had
ago.
almost nothing to do with New Year's, but happy
Why,
2021.
yeah, what was it called? New Year's.
Holy shit, you're
Because it was New
right.
Year's night.
Oh.
It just wasn't relevant. Could have been any old night.
Hey, New Year's night is very romantic, okay? It made this story very hot, alright? I was hot and bothered the whole time.
But once again, thank you for being a patron. Happy New Year to you. Looking forward to all of the exciting things we have planned for 2021.
Mhm.
See you there.
Thanks for watching. If you caught this around the time of release, we're still doing our bi-weekly streams of a gargantuan story called Fate that you absolutely should not miss. During the streams, we bring on volunteers to voice characters and hang out with us for a bit. And if you need to catch up, you still have time. Our patrons are on screen, and they get priority to voice characters, but we try to make sure everyone who wants to has an opportunity to join in at least once. More details in the announcement video on our channel. Take care, get vaccinated if you can, and have a good one.